Okay, what's up, everyone? OJ here. Welcome back to another stream. Hopefully, you guys are having a good one. I know I am. Hopefully, you guys can hear me. Is everything good? Like, I've been getting a ton of buffering and issues. So, if there's issues, let me know. Let me know if there's issues in the chat. Okay, guys, like if it's buffering, because I've been getting, like I said, I'm not using my normal setup. I'm still on my little vacation. Excuse me. So I'm still on my little vacation, guys. Um, so you guys let me know how everything looks and how everything sounds. And yeah. All right. So let's go ahead and get into who's in the chat here. Welcome, guys, to my stream. Stream's working fine so far. Yeah, I got a bunch of notifications on that there was some drop frames. So there might be some drop frames here, guys. All right, might be some frames. So just keep that in mind. If I have to restart the stream or if the power kind of like, because I've been having issues with the power too, so it's been kind of going in and out. So sometimes it might go out. So just keep that in mind. I might have to restart the stream. So as I said, I'm not on my normal internet setup. I'm going back to full-time streaming like later, probably later this month. So yeah. Anyway, all right. So let's go and let's get into the shout outs here. Um, let's go ahead and get into the shout outs here. So yeah, let's see here. Yeah, there's a couple of hiccups, but it looks like everything's okay now. All right, so there's no ninja news. Just watch my videos, guys. I know the videos have been sporadic in terms of when they've been uploaded to the channel, but we're gonna start getting back to more of a normal stream schedule. So just keep that in mind. So the normal stream schedule, or not stream schedule, sorry, upload schedule for videos is going to be back to the way that it was. So just keep that in mind. All right, so there's that. So you guys watch the videos; they're up on the channel. You know, I think some people are probably missing them, whatever the case is. So make sure you guys go out there and watch them. Support the channel. On my little breaky break, I've been trying to do a break, but you know I can't take a full real break because like every time that I want to take a break or I want to not do something, I'm like, I gotta talk about this or whatever. It's hard for me. It's hard for me. But all right, let's go and let's get into shout outs too. So if you're here in the chat, feel free to say hi. I'd be more than happy to say hi back to you guys. Mr. Davis, what's good, man? I'm doing good. It's the same as I was the day before yesterday. Style Boys, what's up, man? Welcome. The Armchair, what's up, man? Welcome. Those ones, okay, yeah. Flying Hippo, shout outs. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. Shout outs to the subscribers too. New subscribers coming through. Appreciate you guys. Eric P, what's good? Welcome. How you guys doing on this Friday afternoon / evening? Jay Bird, what's good? Yo, Huddy, what's good? Huddy coming through with the big 20. Actually, that's the top stream Ninja Stream Okage. First donation of the stream. We catching that first ninja blood. My man Huddy, Elite Ninja. Thank you so much. And of course, my alert box is not working. All right, so thank you so much, Huddy. I do appreciate that support. Let me test my alert box. All right, there we go. All right, so let's go ahead and do that. All right, shout outs, Huddy. Thank you for the $20, man. I appreciate that. I'm gonna move my thing a little bit closer, just because, like I said, this setup's kind of ghetto. All right, so let's see here. So Huddy with the 20 says, sadly I can't stick around for the stream, but hope your vacation is going well. OJ, looking forward to your official return. But I've been digging the videos you've been pushing regardless. Yeah, thank you. I know they're kind of not my normal quality and all that, but yeah, especially what we were doing before I went on break. But we'll get back to that, man. I'm still just kind of, like I said, relaxing. I gotta take this break for my own mental health and some of the other stuff that I've been putting off, that I've been meaning to do. So, you know, just not have the pressure of having to stream every day at this time and having to upload videos every day at this time, because there's a lot more work than people see that goes into it, which I guess is not, I'm not gonna say woe is me or anything, but like, you know, when people come here and like disrespect the stream or disrespect the channel or whatever, it's like, dude, you don't even see what type of work goes into making this channel the way that it is. Like having videos up at 4:30 a.m. my time, making sure that everything's all perfect, making sure that the streams every single day, you know, pretty much Monday through Sunday, there's content. There's a new video up Monday through Sunday, new streams Monday through Saturday. You know what I'm saying? Like all the editing that I do, I edit all my own stuff. You know, I make all my own thumbnails, all that type of stuff. There's a lot of work that goes into it, man. So I mean, it kind of sucks sometimes when people come through and kind of troll and stuff, you know. But at the same time, like I understand. Like people don't understand the type of work that goes in. So I just kind of needed that long break because, when I come back, it's going to be full bore for like another year plus, like really getting into it, really kind of going in and doing new content and stuff. So yeah, man. So yeah, absolutely. Yo, but shout outs. Thank you so much, Huddy, for the $20. I appreciate that, man. Appreciate it. Thank you. Um, so so yeah. Like the grind of a content creator is crazy too. And it's like you get punished for anything. Like right now I'm not on my normal grind and like YouTube punishes my channel, unsubscribes the people, doesn't promote the videos. Like they're like douchey, like YouTube's like super douchey. So yeah. Angel Fist, I don't know what the hell you talking about, bro. All right, but let me go and keep on saying hi to everybody here. Shout out to everybody who's coming through. Make sure you hit that like button. Timothy B, what's good? Fluffy Dogs, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Appreciate that, man. Thank you so much for the 5. Looking forward to having you and your PlayerEssence back. Yes, PlayerEssence. I miss PlayerEssence. Marcus Williams Jr., what's good? Andy, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Editing is the least fun part of making any video yet. Yo, shout out. We got two donations coming through. Thank you so much. Love Machine says YouTube is being wild right now, and I literally had to do a search for your name. What? To find the stream. Hope is all is well, bro. Yeah, YouTube's screwing over my channel right now, dude. Like they're being really douchey about everything. So yeah, it sucks, man. But it's okay. We'll get back to it. Mr. Davis coming through with the big donation. I think Mr. Davis said that you're gonna have some donations, and bro, you coming through today. My man, Mr. Davis, coming through. Two dubs, 2 20s. That does make Mr. Davis the top, the Hokage and Stream Ninja, both. Lieutenant Davis. Which one do you want, Mr. Davis or we'll alternate. Lieutenant Davis. When you're on here, you're plus Lieutenant Davis. Shout outs to the Lieutenant. I like that nickname. Lieutenant Davis. Thank you for that, man. Shout outs. Appreciate that. Actually, no. The Stream Ninja. That is just Lieutenant Davis. Sole possession of the Stream Ninja. Thank you for the big donation, man. I appreciate that, Lieutenant Davis. I salute you, sir. I salute you. Thank you for the support. Big reason I try to support your channel is because I realize how much work you put into the channel. Not many content creators grind as hard as you can. Big ups. Thank you. I appreciate that, Huddy. Thank you. And I know you said that you don't really support, like, in terms of like donations. You watch obviously other stuff, but the fact that you've been a member for so long and you donate all the time. Thank you guys for your support. I really do appreciate it. For real. I do. Yo, Arlen Nook, what's good? Dark Synchron, what's up, man? Synchron, I heard you won the tournament, man. What happened? Was the ghetto connection too much party, man? What happened? How did Dark Synchron win the tournament? I heard that Dark Synchron won the last tournament, the Smash Brothers PlayerEssence Smash Brothers tournament, Ninja War. With the Dark Synchron, he had that ghetto connection going, huh? Yes, I did get your 2 donations, Mr. Davis. Thank you so much, man. Thank you for the 40. I appreciate that. Seriously. Lolly, what's up, man? Welcome. Miss Dank Meme Center X, what's good? Traceries, what's up, man? Welcome. Yeah. Like the name Lieutenant Davis, just like Bleach. Yeah, it is like Bleach. Yo, let's go. Shout outs. I love Bleach. Hey, what's up, Nintendo? Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? If I haven't said hi to you, make sure you say hi. Shout outs to the donations, though. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for showing some love, mad love early in the stream. I appreciate that. Me and Chupa just did randoms in grands. Oh, that's what happened. Okay, you guys did randoms in grands. Okay, they didn't tell me that. I didn't know about all that. So who'd you random to? Yesterday, Ford emailed me with a build date for my Bronco. Okay, cool. Shout outs. Yo, what's good? Love Machine coming through. Look at all those colors. I feel like it's a box of tricks in here. Tricks are for kids. I feel like the super chat's turning into the tricks. The Tricks logo. Yo, Love Machine. Thank you for the 5, Andy. I appreciate that. There's a little bug in here. I don't like this little bug. Love Machine with the 50 says, let me be ultimate, let me be ultimate homage. I think I meant Hokage for a minute. No disrespect to Lieutenant Davis. I'm 20-day member, but still no patch. Dude, YouTube is bugging right now. Let's go. Oh, Fluffy Dogs. Let's go with the bring. Let's go. Yo, shout outs to Love Machine. That love machine. You know I love you with that love machine. Love machine. Shout outs to Fluffy Dogs and Love Machine coming through with the big 5-0s. Let's goes. 5-0s. Oh, we gotta wipe this board, bro. We gotta wipe this board. Yo, Love Machine. Yo, is your donation even? Where's Love Machine? I don't see Love Machine's 50 in here. Hold up. Okay, no, I see it now. Okay, yeah. Shout outs to Love Machine and shout outs to Fluffy Dogs. Yo, thank you guys for the massive support. Fluffy Dogs with the first Streamlabs blood. Let's go. Let's get that Streamlabs blood going. Yo, thank you for the support though, boys and girls. We got a good stream today. We're gonna have a lot of fun on a Friday night. We're just gonna be chilling, talking about video games. You guys can tell me how much Tokyo Game Show sucks. Apparently, you guys think Tokyo Game Show is trash. Apparently, Tokyo Game Show is trash. Fluffy Dogs / Love Machine. Also, shout outs to Fluffy Dogs. We're gonna put you up as the top streamer just because you did the 50. So we're gonna put you up here, Fluffy. Shout outs. So you guys can tell me. So how's Tokyo Game Show? So Tokyo Game Show is trash. Is this true? Is Tokyo Game Show trash? Nightshade, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today, bro? Let's see, Fatty, what's good? My dude, yo, Love Machine. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, man. Seriously, thank you for the support. Got your name up on the board for you. Fluffy Dogs says, turn that 2 upside down until you get a 5. Take your time and come back when you're ready. We'll be here. Blurry. Shout outs to the JoJo boys. JoJo boys, let's go. Yo, thank you for the 20. Appreciate that. Yeah, I'll be here, man. I'm just, like I said, taking my time. You know what I'm saying? You still been playing Astral Chain? A little bit. I've been playing more Castlevania, though. Been playing a lot more Castlevania Love Machine. A lot more Castlevania. But thank you, Blue Dragon, Fire Blogs. Thank you for the 20, Fluffy. Yeah, I'm taking my time. I'll be back probably like late October. Like, I'm going to take a little bit more time just to clear my mental health, you know? Just to clear it. Because, you know, there's only so many mom jokes that I can make and you know, before I'm like... There's only so many mom jokes I can make, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's only so many mom jokes to be made. There's only so many until you got to take a break. You got to take a break, man. But yeah, I'm playing Astral Chain a little bit, but I'm mainly playing. I'm gonna scoot this back just a little. I'm mainly playing Castlevania. That Castlevania collection's so good. Blue Dragon with the 20 says, one more week till Metroid Dread. You mind playing some Metroid music, please? Yeah, I can play some Metroid music for you. Play some Metroid music for you, sir. Metroid theme. All right, thank you for the $20 too. You guys give some mad love to Blue Dragon Fire Blocks. Thank you for that, man. How about put some Metroid Prime music? How about that? Metroid Prime menu theme. So, are you gonna be on the Spawncast though? Yeah, Andy, you did donate the 5, so I don't think I'll be on the Spawncast again this week. I think I'll be taking a break from the Spawncast too. To be honest, like one of the things that spurred my break, not necessarily the Spawncast, but just like I said, just like what people, people just be like, sometimes you just gotta get away for a little bit, you know? Like there's some other, like I said, there's some other things that I have to take care of, so don't get it wrong. It's not like I'm just like, oh my gosh, people are just saying stuff. But it's just good, like I said, just to not have it's more of the responsibility of getting everything done, you know, every single time that you need to get it done. You know, that was my thing. Not what people are saying, just like responsibility. You know, like I said, the uploads every single day, 7:30 a.m., good topics, talking clearly, the editing, sitting in the chair, doing like, you know, the PlayerEssence. Like, I just needed a break from that responsibility just for, like I said, about a month and a half, maybe a little bit more. That's all I needed a break from. Not from you guys, because like I said, I can't even, you know, like I wasn't even planning on working. That's why I locked my stuff inside my room and gave the key to my mom. Because I can't even access my own stuff, and my mom won't give it to me till at least October 15th or so. I'm not getting that stuff back till October something, you know? So, like, I did sneak my equipment out, like, you know, my laptop and all that, and it was to discourage me because, like, my laptop equipment and my other equipment isn't anywhere near as good as my equipment that I have in my room, you know? So yeah. Dark beat me in winners. The set was 3-2 along with Dark's lag. Me and Chupa messed around in losers. Oh, okay, cool. So that's what happened. That's what happened. Dark got a fraud Dark got a fraud title. Call him Dark Fraud. We call him Dark Fraud for a reason. I knew it was a fraudulent title. No, I'm just messing with you. Yo, Bead Queen, what's good? Welcome, Bead Queen. Shout outs to the Hokage Speed Queen up in the chat. How's it going? Good to see you here, like always. Remember, make sure you guys follow me on Twitter. What's sad right now that my Twitter account is getting way more followers than my YouTube account. And like, I don't do anything on Twitter. Like, I post a couple stupid things on video games on Twitter every now and then, and it's growing way faster than my YouTube account where I'm actually still posting regular content and streaming using the services like I'm supposed to, but Twitter's not, they're not run by morons. Like, at least they're not as big as morons as YouTube. Anyway, give me a second, guys. I'm gonna turn on the air conditioner. It's starting to get a little bit moist in here. A little moist. Okay. So yeah, man. What's up, Juice Man Vaughn? I miss you, homie. I see you. Yo, shout outs. Let's go. But you know, I'm still here, guys. I'm here. I'm here. Let's go. Yo, Superpower Man, what's good? Welcome to the stream. How's your Friday doing, Juice? Did you guys see that lawsuit with I want to talk about this. Did you guys see that lawsuit with Take Two? They're suing their fans. Yeah. Where's all the videos at? Where's all the videos at? Where's all the outrage? I just see people saying, oh, well, Take Two, they're suing their fans? Well, that's not good. I'm gonna go cream over Grand Theft Auto 6 when it comes out. Grand Theft Auto Online. Yeah, you're a bunch of bums. See, that's why I don't take nobody seriously. That's exactly why I don't take none of these whining crybabies seriously. Where's all the outrage? There is none. Because it's Rockstar. Because they made Grand Theft Auto. Because it's like when, you know what Rockstar reminds me of? You know what Rockstar reminds me of, bro? This is exactly what Rockstar reminds me of. And this is what people on the internet remind me of. Rockstar reminds me of the bully that gets bullied. The internet, they're the bullies that get bullied. So like when a big bad bully that's bigger than them comes to them, they act like a little baby. They act like a little you know what. But then they will bully other people. And they don't like it, but they will bully other people. And they'll say things to other people. You know what I'm saying? They'll do stuff like that. But then when the big bully comes and does the same thing that they don't like, they'll just sit there and shut up. You see what I'm saying? Like that's exactly what, that's exactly what this situation reminds me of. It's exactly what the situation reminds me of, It's because, I liked it because I bought 15 copies of Grand Theft Auto, and I love Grand Theft Auto, and I love their games, and I don't want to say anything I'm gonna regret. Oh, let me just sit there and just say, oh well, I don't like this. Where's all the rage? Where's all the videos? Where's all the anti-consumer? Where's it at? Where's all the anti-consumer? They hate their fans. Where's it at? Rockstar's made one damn game in the past decade. It made Grand Theft Auto 5 and that's it. Where's it at? Where's all the hate? It's nowhere. See, that's why I say I don't be paying attention to people say, oh, I'm a damage controlling fanboy, whatever. Man, y'all dumb as hell. These people, that's why I don't take nobody seriously. People can say whatever they want about me, but I'm the realest person on YouTube. Just nobody realer than me, because I'm not going to sit here and give you guys fake rage for videos. I'm not going to sit here and act like this is this and that. I'm going to give you guys my real, honest opinion on things, and I'm not going to flip-flop, hypocritical, douchebag, stupid, like what these people flip-flop, McDrop, hypocrite, jackasses, Like, I'm not going to do all that. Like, I'm never going to do that, Rockstars just fooled themselves. Blizzard got caught up in the same junk. High horses eventually die, yeah. Haven't heard we're suing fans. How does that even work? Go look it up. The Texas German. There's like some type of mod or whatever game mod that they're doing that they're suing somebody for. But I want to know the same, because Rockstar been doing the same stuff. Even back in the day, Rockstar was claiming videos on YouTube. Rockstar been doing the same things, and Rockstar never got the heat that other companies would get at times. They never did. Rockstar never does. Because people like Grand Theft Auto. Because they like Grand Theft Auto. They can do without these weirdos and these hardcore Sony and Xbox dudes. They can do without Nintendo stuff. But they can't do without their precious third party or their precious Rockstar. You know what I'm saying? Like, they can't do without that. Because they all love Grand Theft Auto. They all treat it as the messiah, you know, for the most part. They all treat it as the greatest thing that God's green earth or something like that, you know? I think there's probably some buffering, guys. I'm sorry. I'm dropping some frames. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry for dropping frames. We're just got to struggle through the stream today, man. Internet's kind of being kind of dookie. Kind of thought it was the South Park of video games. Just got here and OJ's already ranting. I love the streams. See, this is the type of stuff that I didn't want to get into when I was on my little breaky break. So let's see, it's worse because GTA is mid AF. Bro, I'm telling you, GTA is the most mid. It is the most mid. It's the most mid, but it has, you know what it does have? It has good storylines. Like GTA, I'll give it that. I'll give it like comedy. I'll give it some storylines. Like, you know, GTA does have that going for it. It does have that going for it. That's true. But that's about it, you know? Outside of that, the gameplay's crusty. The gameplay's always been, GTA gameplay's always been crusty. It's always been mid. The gameplay's never been truly that good. It's just people just like, oh, I can run around and shoot and kill everybody or whatever. People are just, it speaks to the innermost, you know, casual gamer, normal gamer. So therefore, it gets the ultimate of ultimate passes. Like, GTA games don't even have to be good. Like, Grand Theft Auto 4 ain't even good. The gameplay is, it's aged like moldy crust. Go back and play GTA 4. It controls like absolute trash. If you're playing it on its original consoles, now maybe PC it plays a bit better, you know, but on consoles, on 360 and PS3, dude, it's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. It plays like molasses. It's bad. It's just bad gameplay. There's hella input delay. Like, ugh. It's just disgusting. But people sit there, greatest Grand Theft Auto 4, 98% on Metacritic. Like, you've got to be kidding me, dude. You know? But it is what it is. Do you think the GTA 5 is the second best game of all time as well? Yeah. Hold up. First of all, shout outs to IGN. Okay, no hate towards IGN. I love IGN. I think IGN is fantastic. I think IGN does a great job. You know, but it's IGN readers. Like, I like Brian Altano. I like Casey. I like Paris Snyder. I like my people. You know what I'm saying? I like my people that I work with there. This is no hate towards IGN as a company because IGN's massive. It's a conglomerate. It's a huge, big company that does a lot of stuff, okay? So no hate to the company as the company, but the readers are moronic. Like, IGN's reader base are legit. I think there is a lot of people that are morons, like that legitimate morons. So I can't, it's their opinion on whatever game is the game, but these people, man, like Death Stranding got voted Game of the Year, you know, in 2019. Like, Death Stranding got voted Game of the Year. Like, they just, whatever the biggest Sony game is, man, like, they're just gonna pick that game, you know? Which is fine. Everybody has a fan base that's tuned. Like we like Nintendo here, so obviously Nintendo games would win Game of the Year. So that's not the problem. I think one of the issues is like their reasonings for stuff is just like moronic. Like, their reasoning is, regardless, it's always in one direction, you know? So that's the only thing that I would say, is that the reasoning of IGN readers is just terrible. Like, and they're just, like I said, I don't vibe with them. I used to be a part of the IGN fan base, but I'm not anymore because I can't vibe with these dudes. They're corny. You know, not IGN itself. Now, some people that work there, yeah, they're corny as hell, and that's whatever. It is what it is. But the people that I mess with, nah, no hate towards them or just IGN. Like, IGN's done a lot more good than bad, you know? Let's see here. I don't see what's so great about GTA. It's just the freedom between, I think that's really what it comes down to. So, just the freedom. So, yeah. Austin give Metroid Dread a 7. I think Metroid Dread will probably get like a 7.5 to 8 from them. I don't know. I mean, I could be wrong though. But it looks like, depending on who reviews it, I could be wrong on that. Like, you never know who's going to review stuff. You never know who's going to say certain things or not. So, I mean, that's that, you know, when it comes down to it. So yeah. They should do Game of the Year for every gaming platform. I mean, they do Game of the Year for every gaming platform. They actually do. On IGN, yeah, they do like best Switch game, best Xbox game. I think they do that on IGN. But if you're talking about like the Game Awards, where you talk about like many websites and many publications do Game of the Year for each platform, and then they do overall Game of the Year too. So, what's up, Angel Page? Welcome. What's up, Fatty? What's up, Gavin? Yeah, everyone, not everyone, but a lot of people do say GTA San Andreas is like the GOAT. I think out of all, I've played like every single GTA game or almost every single console GTA game, and I'd say out of all the GTA games that I've played, GTA San Andreas is probably the best one out of all the games that I played. Yeah. Well, positive buzz about Dread is probably gonna be an 8 or higher. I mean, if you read IGN's preview, it definitely seems like it's going to be at least. Yeah, I mean, it could probably be like a 7 or 8. But like I said, I don't care about IGN's review. Depends on who reviews it. If it's like Brian Altano or somebody like that, then okay, I'll pay attention. But if it's not Brian Altano or Per Snyder or Casey, then I don't really care who reviews it at IGN. I don't even pay attention. I don't care about the score. They can give it whatever they want to give it. I don't care. But like I don't trust a lot of the game reviewers. I only trust the people that I mess with. If I mess with you, then I trust your reviews. You know, or I at least look at them in a positive light. But I don't mess with all these other people that are like, I don't put too much stock into review scores from other people. Like I look at the game, I can already tell by looking at Metroid Dread that it's probably like for me just by gameplay, because I'm a gameplay guy. You guys know like I don't be sitting here and explain. People be out here like the way that they do these reviews. They sit there and explain every damn thing about the structure of the game, about how you do something in the game, about how you do this in the game, and how this. It's like, oh goodness gracious! Like I don't need to know every damn thing about the structure of the game heading into it, man. Like I just like, how's the combat? How's it feel? What's the progression when you do certain things? Like I don't need to know everything, so I don't be listening to these whack crusty reviews where they sit there and they review games like a freaking like a robot. They be reviewing games like robots, man. Like it's all the reviews sound the same. All these reviews sound corny and crusty. I don't care. I don't care about them. I don't care at all. They're corny, crusty, robotic. You know, when I review a game, I just speak about it. I speak about the flow, the gameplay, the heat. What is the heat in the game? Some of the issues, blah blah blah. Is it worth it? Is it not? Bam, 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 done. You know, these crusty reviews, I'm not putting too much stock into what they gotta say. You know? What's up, Minato Mario? What's up, Armchair? Welcome. So yeah, based on your previews, I don't know. It could easily be Metro Day being a minimum of 90 meta. Guys, we're not. Are you talking about? What do you? I'm not saying that the Metroid won't have a 90 meta. I'm not saying that. I don't know why you guys keep on saying like I don't know. No. Based on like nobody's saying that it's not gonna. I'm not saying that it's gonna have a 90 or like a 70 or 80 overall. I'm not. Nobody said that. You guys gotta pay attention. Pay attention to what I'm saying. We were simply on IGN and that preview, just that preview. Okay. And if you're talking about overall, you know, yeah, I think Metroid Dread is probably gonna be like a high 80s. I think it's gonna be like a high 80s or low 90s. High 80s or overall. But like I said, some of the other like fraud, like you know, like the people that sit there and like worship graphics, you know, those people are gonna be little less inclined. Like, you know, some of the stuff that I've been reading, oh, the production value isn't as good as this other game. These people, you know, they don't value gameplay like I value gameplay. They value production, they value other things more than gameplay. To me, gameplay is king. It's the most important thing. Other stuff obviously is important, story and stuff like that. That's important too, but for the most part, gameplay is the most important. You know, so a lot of these reviewers don't value gameplay as high. They value it as an equal component. They value story and graphics and all that equally with gameplay. So that's why they be playing stuff like Deathloop or whatever, giving it 10 out of 10 or something like that. That's why some of these crusty games, these crusty like Grand Theft Auto be sitting there getting 10s. It's like, well, why? Oh, well, maybe the gameplay's trash or not very good, but the story and the graphics are good, so therefore it's 10. It's like, no, it's not a 10 because the gameplay's dookie. It's not a 10. It's not a 10 at all. So I've been playing Astria Ascending on the Switch, almost 8 hours in. This is definitely my favorite indie JRPG. Combat and music is amazing. Is Astria Ascending out yet? Is it already? Oh yeah, it came out. I've gotta download that. It's out. It came out September 30th. Okay, I gotta go cop that right now on the Switch. Yeah, I gotta go cop that. Yeah. I don't know why I haven't bought that game yet. Yeah, I need to buy. I forgot that it already came out. Yes, I was very excited about that game. Let me cop it. I'm gonna cop it tonight. Yeah, it looks really good. I'm glad that you're enjoying it. I'm glad that you gave it a good, 8 hours in. So let's go. Hey, what's up, Jake Randall? What's good, man? I tuned into your stream a little bit earlier to see what people were going on with the PlayStation 5 restock. Hey, man, you're killing it, dude. Shout outs. How you doing, bro? Good to see you here. Hopefully you feeling okay. I think Deathloop will win Game of the Year. Game of the Year from who? From who? Yeah, it's amazing. The developers even came to my stream on Twitch. Hey, that's nice, man. That's good to see that the developers actually came out to your stream on Twitch. They were probably looking to see what was going on. But I'll be honest, the developers of the game did a terrible job at marketing. Like, or like the promoters, they didn't promote this game good enough because they didn't reach out to John, or they didn't reach out to me, or they didn't reach out to RGT. They didn't reach out. They didn't reach out to me for a review code. I mean, I don't mind buying the game, but they didn't reach out to me at all. Which is, that's like, for an indie JRPG. I mean, like, they didn't do their research, because like every single indie JRPG or every single indie game, like, they all reach out to me. I'm not trying to sit there and sit on my high horse or anything like that, but I mean, if you've got a Switch game, especially an RPG, I mean, I have Atlas reaching out to me about collaborations for Shin Megami Tensei. So that's Atlas, right? Atlas followed me on Twitter. So if Atlas, a company like that, is following me on Twitter, and like I said, I have nothing to announce right now, but there could be some things that we're working on for SMT. Why aren't these guys? I had to reach out to them. And then when I reached out to them, they said, well, reach out to these people to get your review code. I was like, all right, I'll just buy the game. If it's going to be this difficult for me to get a review code from you guys to promote, I'll just buy the game. And I won't worry about coverage day one or anything like that. So whatever. They kind of screwed up there, but it is what it is. Yo, Chris, thank you for the dollar donation. I appreciate that. I'm with you. Just seeing how Samus can cancel out pretty much everything into her melee counter. Samus transition to animations of Flutie overall. I know it's gonna be good. Oh yeah, it's gonna be awesome. Hey OJ, you're working on talk about. Can I order? I don't know what you're talking about, Mr. Davis, Lieutenant Davis. I don't know what you're talking about. Say, dude, lots of people reviews want to know they can get into, and they say what exactly is wrong with the gaming reviews. They have it. It's a bad review. Bro, what the hell are you talking about? I don't care what lots of people think, okay? I'm not lots of people. So all of you lots of people that want to sit there and know every single thing and know every single bit of structure and think that's the most important thing in reading what a review is, then y'all go read that. You're on my stream and I'm telling you what I think. So I don't give a damn what these weirdos at IGN, all these people that are sitting there reading somebody else's opinion on what they think. You think I care about that? No, I don't. I'm giving my opinion. My opinion is still the same as it was before I read your comment. It's that, okay, well then fine. Y'all go read those stupid reviews, okay? And I'll form my own opinion. And I'm not going to be sitting here looking and lauding through text or lauding through videos. Somebody sitting there and explaining every single little bit of structure and everything. It's corny. It's always been corny. It's corny. It's always been corny. That's my opinion. Y'all want to go read those reviews, go read them. But that doesn't mean I got to patronize them or sit there and act like they're the greatest thing in the world, because I'm not. But thank you for the dollar. I appreciate it. Well, at least the game is on Switch, unlike Atlas Vanilla 13 Sentinels. That's a random comparison out of nowhere. The 13 Sentinels isn't on anything else but the PlayStation because it's a small budget. It's not your thing, but did you put Astro Ascending game on Game Pass along with a couple other Japanese games? I don't care. But shout outs to the people who have Game Pass. Go have fun. Play all those games. Try to play them all at once. Why even wait and play one and the other? Just play them all at the same time. Get like multiple Xboxes and just play them all at the same time. Grab a couple controllers and just play all those big RPGs all at the same time. You know, that's what you should do. That's my opinion. That's my thought. The gameplay of Jed looks so high quality. Game looks like it'll have a special sauce. Oh yeah, it's definitely got special sauce, because if you've played Samus Returns got a little bit of sauce. You know what I'm saying? It's got a little bit of sauce. It's got some sauce to it. So why are people talking about scores? Oh, they don't matter anymore. Yeah, at the end of the day, like, to me, they don't matter anymore. I know to other people they do, though. Like, scores do matter to other people. I only use them because some people begin saying some dumb stuff. So I'm like, all right, well, this is what I think. Like, you can at least look at this. If you want to look at it objectively, or what many people think, or what reviewers think, well, here you go. There's that. But my own personal opinion is that, listen, man, if you ain't like Jeff Grubb, or if you ain't people that I mess with, like, you know, guys that I know that reviews games, you know, like Dreamcast guy, or like Sean, or like sometimes John does some things. Like, I don't really be paying attention to random people that I don't know, because okay, let me tell you guys something. Right now. Let me tell you guys something. Like, I was reading there was a negative Switch OLED piece from Tom's Guide, and this is why I don't be taking people's opinions seriously. This dude says, I canceled my Switch OLED pre-order. So it's like, all right, it came up on my Google, because, like, you know, when you go on your phone, like when you scroll over, you can see a bunch of articles, you know, and like it's based on your search history. So whatever you search for, you know, on Google, it'll put articles. So I have a mix of, you know, articles that you know, that might interest me: football, basketball, gaming, you know, some pop culture stuff, you know. And I saw why I canceled my Switch OLED pre-order. So I'm like, all right, you know, I want to look at that. Why did he cancel it? So then this was after Nintendo Direct, right? So then he starts saying, oh well, I canceled my Switch OLED pre-order, which I don't think he even had one pre-ordered. I mean, this guy, I mean, whatever. But anyway, it was clickbait. But I was like, let me just check it out. It's Tom's Guide, so let me check it out. So I looked at it, and he was like, well, I canceled it because there wasn't exciting games at the Nintendo Direct. And like, he's like, if you look at the PlayStation 5, they released Ratchet and Clank and Returnal. This article came out after the Nintendo Direct. He's talking about how PlayStation 5 has games more than what Nintendo's doing, and Sony doesn't even have a game for the second half of this year. There's no first party games. And this dude's out here saying, well, the PS5 has Ratchet and Returnal that came out in the freaking May and June, right? Isn't it like May or June? Or it came out months ago. 3 months ago plus it came out. And he's talking about, well, look at this system. It has games that came out months ago, as if Switch didn't have a bunch of games. It released more exclusive content than Sony and Microsoft combined when it comes to first party games, right? And as if there wasn't a bunch of games, first party games set for the second half of this year. And if there wasn't games that they announced, Legend of Zelda, Pokemon, obviously for next year, Splatoon 3, Triangle Strategy. Like there's like more games, there's more announcements because Switch is a more mature platform. And this dude is out here, sitting there, and he reviews games too, by the way. This dude reviews games, so I can't take people's opinion like that seriously. This is why we can't be taken, because he's sitting there and saying, well, the PS5 has Ratchet and Returnal, and that's the reason why I'm enjoying it. Dude, those games came out months ago. You already reviewed those. What are you putting that into this piece when there's nothing for the second half? There's nothing. There's no first party games. I stopped reading it right there. When he said that, I was like, all right, I'm done. I stopped reading right there. As soon as he said they have Ratchet and Returnal, and this article is written in September, I'm like, all right, this guy's a bum. This guy's obviously a bum. So these are the type of people that write reviews, sometimes for Switch games, when they have to do Switch pieces because they need some clickbait, they need some revenue. They're not actually playing the games. Remember, Black Keely figured this out. Juice Man Vaughn, everybody here. What's up, Charity? Welcome. We figured this out. We figured this out in 2019. That to me was like, I already knew things were bad, but that to me was the breaking point when I said, all right, screw all these publications. They're a bunch of bumps because they clearly don't play games. They clearly don't. You can't sit here and tell me that Control and Death Stranding were the best games of 2019. That is absolute dookie. That is absolute cap. That is cap-tastic. That is reach, Stretch Armstrong. I don't care what cheese grinding, belly pounding, flubber eating, journalist, weirdo looking journalist has to say on anything. Like, no, those were not the best games in their respective genres. Those were not the best games of 2019. It sure as hell was not Control and freaking Death Stranding. I'm sorry, it wasn't. Those were not to be nominated more than Breath of the Wild, be nominated more than God of War 20, be nominated more than every other game in the history of the Game Awards. Death Stranding? Get out of here. So this is the reason why I don't be paying attention to these dudes on the daily. Like, their opinion is still valid. They can say whatever they want. Other people can be fans of them. But I'm not going to be sitting here acting like their opinion is, like, good enough for me to be like, oh, okay, well, yeah, okay. No, after 2019, I stopped trusting them. Like, I didn't really trust them anyway, but I stopped trusting them, like, at all. And I'm not trying to group everybody into a thing, but, like, there's just so much fraudulence. Like, it's so high on the radar. Like, it's so high on the radar. I can't. If there's nothing but an opinion and review, then it isn't a review, it's an opinion. All right. I'm done reading your comments, Dragon Tour. I haven't... Bring back Puppy Dog says, as a FF fan, I feel obligated to get Chocobo GP. I know it was as a Mario Kart knockoff. Oh no, it's good. Like, I like Mario Kart knockoffs. Like, and they got 64 player tournaments. That's Party Man's favorite game. So yeah, you slandered Control so much, but I actually think it's an incredible. It's not. I haven't slandered Control. I said that it wasn't the best game released in 2019 because nobody thought that it was the best game released in 2019. People weren't screaming Control was the best game released in 2019. People weren't screaming that this is the game of the year. It's the most nominated. People weren't doing that. Go back and tell me where people were doing that. That game has a low 80s on Metacritic. It has a low 80s. Nobody was thinking that it was the greatest thing ever. The Game Awards comes around and all of a sudden people are propping it up to be the greatest game that's ever came out. A sleeper hit. When we all know it wasn't sleeper. We all knew what Control was. We played it and we thought that it was just okay. It's just the average game. See, this is the reason why I'm talking about gameplay is not gameplay, it's a priority, but it's not as big of a priority. You know, it's not as big of a priority. Story and graphics and, you know, other type of things play a role into it. They like that, they think the voice acting's good. You know, they think that the graphics are really good. So that type of stuff levels out. But from a gameplay perspective, Control is just mid. It's just okay. It doesn't do anything innovative or crazy or unique. It doesn't do anything like it's okay. I played it. Like it's okay, but it's not anything crazy. And that's exactly what reviews were saying back when it was. It's not anything crazy, but it's okay. And then all of a sudden, the end of the year comes, and now every single game journalist thinks that it's the greatest thing ever, along with Death Stranding. Those two games get nominated way more, and then somehow Sekiro wins. Can you guys explain this to me? Can you guys explain this to me? How does Death Stranding get nominated more than any other game in the history of the Game Awards, but not win Game of the Year? Can somebody please explain that to me? How does Death Stranding and Control get tied and the most nominations of all time in Game Awards history, Keeley Awards, I should say the Keeley Awards, Keeley Awards history, and then not win Game of the Year? How does Sekiro, which was nominated far less, somehow leapfrog it when clearly Death Stranding was greater to them in multiple areas than Sekiro? Because Sekiro was not nominated as much. Usually, most nominations usually equal Game of the Year, or it has to be up there. But how does Sekiro, that had significantly lower nominations in categories, somehow leapfrog it? That's like throwing a blue shell. I'm telling you, that year was fraudulent. That year was fraudulent. They only picked Sekiro. They only picked Sekiro because they knew that they were going to get called out if Death Stranding got, because Keeley couldn't let that. I'm telling you, tinfoil hat on. I don't care what anybody says. That's the reason why that they picked Sekiro. There's no way they wanted to vote Death Stranding. They voted Death Stranding, but they said we couldn't do this because it's going to create a conflict of interest. Yo, Khaled Cooper? Yo, my man Khaled with the $100 donation. Thank you so much, Khaled. Thank you so much. Good looking picture, by the way, man. You're looking crisp. You're looking crisp today, my man. Fantastic picture. Thank you so much, man. You dropping big ducats. You're dropping big ones, man. Thank you so much for the support. Yo, Khaled C becoming that top streamer and stream. Oh, Kage. Let's freaking go. I told myself that I'm not going to be screaming. Wait, hold up. What am I doing here? Khaled. You guys give some big love to Khaled. I think, yo, Khaled, this man's knocking on that round table door, man. Thank you so much, Khaled. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. You guys give some mad love to Khaled with the $99.99. That's a lot of money to donate, man. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate your support, dude. Seriously. Can somebody please time out Dragon Tour? This man is mad annoying. You must be eating cereal and sitting down. Nobody gives a damn. I'm tired. I told you to stop tagging me that I'm done talking to you, and you keep on tagging me. Stop tagging me. I ain't trying to read what you got to say, bro. Somebody time that dude out. I'm just actually 80,000 this man. Mods, 80,000 this man. I said I'm done talking to you, so go watch somebody else's stream, homie. I ain't trying to talk to you no more. I already said I'm done talking to you. And ain't nobody care about your opinion. Feel free to go somewhere else. It's the most attention that you've ever got in the stream. You taking full advantage of it. Somebody giving you an inch, you taking a whole damn Grand Canyon mile. You need to calm down, homie. Yo, shout outs, Kelly. Yo, thank you for the support, bro. I appreciate that. Somebody tells me Death Stranding Director's Cut is going to win Game of the Year this year. Nah, it ain't going to win Game of the Year. Nah. Switch Effect has hit the sales pushing effect as hits ratings and votings. Yes. Bring back, yo, Fluffy Dogs. That is a great point. Fantastic point. Fantastic point. Stranding probably the only game they finished that year. Yeah, exactly. Superpower. They only finished. Man, these dudes didn't even play Sekiro. I want to see some proof that they actually played Sekiro. I want to see some proof that they actually played Sekiro. I want to see some proof. I don't think that they showed any proof. That dude didn't need to be banned. He's just mad corny. I mean, I'm just unban him. Just anytime that he talks, just time him out. Unban him, Dank, but anytime that he talks, just time him out. If you see him talk, just time him out. Because I already told him I don't want to talk to him, and he keeps on going tagging me. Stop tagging me. Just talk to somebody else. Do something else. Go eat a sandwich. I don't know. Like, just stop talking to me. But no, we didn't have to ban him though. Keely gonna give his game of the year to Ratchet this year and Bale. I think Ratchet has a good chance to win game of the year because I think that the reviewers, the major websites and all that, they're gonna pick Ratchet. So yeah, I think Ratchet has a very good chance to win game of the year this year. Yeah, so I'd say Ratchet and Clank. In 2014 with Scandalous, there was a Stop Bayonetta 2 agenda, and one of the judges admitted to it. He threatened to throw his toys out the pram if Nintendo took fight him, and nobody reported it. Oh, you know what? Yeah, there definitely was a little bit of an anti-Bayonetta agenda. I forgot who was Kotaku or one of those other websites. They gave it a 7 out of 10 because they're like, it's too sexualized. Like, oh, the gameplay's amazing, the game is fantastic, it's one of the best games that I ever played, but yeah, I don't like the crotch shots and stuff like that, so 7 out of 10. Like, there was definitely an agenda, agenda against Bayonetta that year. That was fraudulent too, but 2019 was, to me, 2019 was the most fraudulent year ever in the history of Game Awards. The reason why that's the most fraudulent year, because at least Dragon Age Inquisition was like rated highly. At least people were praising it when it came out. At least it wasn't like as controversial of a release. Whereas Control, nobody cared about Control when the game came out. It's not that nobody cared, but the game wasn't like a huge blockbuster. People were just saying, oh my gosh, this is the greatest thing. It reviewed so well when it came out. Death Stranding did not review that well. Death Stranding reviewed good, but it did not review like, oh my gosh, amazing game of the year quality type of thing. And people legitimately wrote reviews saying that it's not fun, but it's a 10 or it's a 9.5. Like, that's stupid, So anyway, so to me, that's the most fraudulent year. And then Jump Force. Jump Force, I've never seen a game rated as bad as Jump Force. Jump Force got into fighting game of the year. Jump Force. Jump Force. Remember when Baron saw Jump Force? Oh my God, bro. Jump Force. Jump Force got in as a game of the year candidate, a fighting game of the year candidate. That is just, that just goes to show you they didn't play the games. They didn't nominate Astral Chain for anything else. It's a brand new IP, great graphics, great gameplay. Astral Chain got nominated for nothing else outside of what? Action game or something like that? Like Fire Emblem Three Houses got one, and it wasn't even the right category. It was freaking, it was just, what was it? It was in both, but Tropico. It's a strategy RPG. It probably should have been in the RPG category, or at least in both. It should have been the RPG and the strategy category if they're going to do that. It was terrible. It was absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible. Did I get a new house? No. Mr. Clean, a big bald white guy came and threw me out. They repossessed my house, so I'm bumming it at a friend's house till I can get some funds and have enough to get a new house. Actually, Astro's Playroom is not getting it because it's built-in software, ain't even like a real game. So yeah. Shout outs to Jake Randall though. Shout outs to Jake Randall for hanging out at the stream, dude. I appreciate you. Because for some people. Apparently games don't have to be fun to be good. Yeah, they don't have to be fun. It's not about fun no more. Okay, I love fighting games with Jump Force, complete trash, embarrassingly bad. I shouldn't have even had any chance at the awards. Yeah, but it was there. Like the fact that they actually voted for it, it was there. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Like this is a fraudulent award show. This is not a real award show. This is a fraudulent award show. Like I can't with this show. Like I really can't with this show, dude. Like it's fraudulent. It's fraudulent. But that's just me. That's just my opinion on it. That's just my opinion. It's not like factual, fact. Okay, Dragon Tor or whatever your name is, bruh. It's just my opinion on the matter. And that's what people come here for. My opinions, just like anybody can go to anybody else for their opinions, but that's just from my long time. Like a lot of people, a lot of you guys are youngins. You guys don't realize how long I've been doing this. I've been doing this for a hot minute. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing this for a long time. And I see trends. I see patterns. I see things. And I see fraudulence when I see it. Like, if you want to sit here and tell me, nobody can sit here and tell me, you guys think that everything, that there's no corruption at all, that there's no fraud at all in these award voting shows? You guys think that everything is clean? Everything is perfect. Everything is the way that they're supposed to be. Does anybody actually believe that? Does anybody actually believe that? Because if I believe it, I have some snake oil to sell you. Trust me, it's the greatest snake oil ever in the history of humankind. It'll cure cancer, it'll kill any illness that you have. You just take a little bit of it and bam, it heals you. I have some of that, and it only costs about $500 per bottle. Okay, so just put your donations in. Okay, put your donations in. Let's get it going. I'm gonna send the snake oil to you guys. All right, I'm gonna send it to you. So yeah. Hey, what's up, Birdman? Welcome. What's up, J2 Blue? They really need to disregard the best strategy game category. It's kind of pointless. Best strategy game? I think that there are some good, like the real-time strategy games, like Tropico and stuff like that. Yeah. Let's go. T-Money. Finding that opening thread. Let's freaking go. Yo, T-Money, thank you for the big 2-5. 2-5. 2 5 5s. Apparently I don't know how to count. Looking forward to too many games next weekend. I'm squeezing the Spawncast panel a couple hours before wedding. I'll be rocking the throwback PlayerEssence shirt. Have fun and safe trip, bro. Yeah, you know what? I have maybe an announcement on that I might not be able to go because of circumstances and issues that are keeping me from traveling at the moment from where I'm at, because I'm taking care of some things on my break, so I might not be able to go. So yeah, but I'll make it up to you guys. I promise. If I don't go, I'll make it up to you guys. But thank you for the 25. T-Money, rock that PlayerEssence t-shirt. Rock it and rock it good. Rock it and rock it good. It says, did you say your house got repossessed? Yes, there was. Let me tell you guys the story of what happened to my house. Okay, so I was sitting down and I was streaming. I was getting ready to go on my break. And like I said, I've been struggling. I've been struggling heavily. But thank you guys for the support today. Honestly, every single bit helps. So I've been struggling, and I was like, it was like the old school like Mickey Mouse cartoons, like where they're like slicing bread. Like I had this little piece. I had barely anything to eat, and I was slicing it in the thinnest of thinnest just so it can last. So, so that was tough. But then, all of a sudden out of nowhere, a bald white guy knocked on the door, and he was really bald. He was like, it seems like he probably shaves his head like 3 times a day. He's like one of those bald, but he wasn't like a skinhead or racist or anything like that. He was just a bald dude, and he was tall. He was like 6'4", 6'5". He was a tall dude. This man had the God gene in him. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, Francis, OJ there? And I was like, oh snap! I'm like, I gotta open the door. So I opened it. They came in, told me that hey, look, man, you haven't been paying. We're gonna have to repossess. So get your stuff and go. I told him, no, I can't. I'm in the middle. I'm doing some stuff. He was like, no, we gotta go. I was like, all right. So right there, and apparently I wasn't packing fast enough, and he just threw me out. He just grabbed me right here. It was like this and picked me up by one hand. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a little guy. I'm a little guy. I'm like 5'2". You know what I'm saying? I'm about 5'2", 130 pounds. I'm tiny, and he just picked me up and he just threw me out the door, bro. He just like, and I think he kicked me in my butt on the way out. So it was like a combo. It was like a 1-2. It was a 1, and then it was like a boot, a boot to the booty in the back. So then it was like a combo. I felt like I was Bayonetta. It was Dragon Ball Z or something. It wasn't good. It wasn't good. I thought about doing something, but I couldn't. He was too bald. He was too like, you don't mess with guys that bald. If he had some hair on his head, I probably would have foot swooped him. But it is what it is. Yo, shout out to Jake Randall. Opening thread. Let's freaking go. Yo, thank you so much for the support. I appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for the support, Mr. Jake Randall. So that's essentially what happened. Jake Randall, thank you so much. My man Jake Randall, out here, he's living big, man. 300,000 followers on Twitter, 150,000 subs plus on YouTube, going towards 200. My man out here living big, sponsored and all that. Let's go. Yo, Jake Randall, let's go, man. Shout out to my man. I wish you the best, man. You deserve every bit that you get, bro. Thank you for the big 25. Thank you for the big 25, man. There's so many people in your stream. Sometimes I can't even say hi, bro. I'm like, let me just let this man do his work. I'm just gonna sit by, chill, shout outs. Yeah, Mr. Clean, Scott Moffitt, just list all the bald white guys that like Mr. Clean, Scott Moffitt, Stone Cold Steve Austin. That was probably the biggest thing that he reminded me of, was Stone Cold Steve Austin. I thought I was gonna get stunnered. I thought it was gonna be a quick stunner, Jake. I thought he was gonna hit me with the, and like I was drinking like a drink, you know, because whenever somebody gets stunned, they're always drinking something. So I thought he was gonna. I was like taking a sip of some water, and he was just gonna kick me in the stomach, and then just stone cold stun me. Then all of a sudden, psh, the glass breaks. Like that's what I felt was going on. That's what I thought. I heard that in the background. I thought he was playing it on his cell phone or something. I'm not really sure, but Joe Rogan. Well, Joe Rogan's short though. Joe Rogan is short. So yeah, Joe Rogan is short. By the way, guys, that story might not be true. But if you want to donate to help to get the house back, you can. That story might or might not be true. Which one's better, that story or TGS? Tokyo Game Show or that story? Which one's more enjoyable, guys? You guys can vote. I'm gonna put a poll in the. I'm gonna put a poll up. Which one was more enjoyable, my Mr. Clean story or Tokyo Game Show? Who do you like more? Who do you like more? Who do you like? Who do you like more? Mr. Clean or TGS? TGS 2021. All right. Mr. Clean. Mr. Clean. All right. TGS 2021. All right, so you guys can vote. Let's see here. And then I'm going to put in a special third option too. So some of you guys might know about this. So special third option also. So you guys can vote. The poll is going up right now here, guys. So I'll give you guys just a second to go vote on the poll. No, luckily my wife was not there. She was traveling. She was doing her international travels. So no, luckily she was not there to see the embarrassment of what happened to me. Agent 47, yeah, Agent 47, yeah. Joe Rogan wearing stilts. Sorry to hear, OJ. Hope you get back on your feet. Yes, it's been a very difficult time. I have no food. I'm starving. Can't you guys see how scrawny I look? Look at that. Haven't been eating. I'm scrawny. Haven't been eating at all. You know, it's been rough. It's been rough in these streets, dude. You lucky. I support you. You voted Mrs. Party. Wait a minute. Who put Mrs. Oh, I put Mrs. Party Man there. My bad. It was actually like a reflex. It was just like it's like a Twitter fingers. I don't know. It is what it is. Like to think that the FF ninjas swooped in and took your house as tribute to the copyright Square music. The FF ninjas, man. I don't care about them. They're corny. They're corny too. They're crusty. They're corny. Nobody cares about them either. So yeah, nobody cares about them. A reflex, yes, it might have been a reflex. It was something that I didn't plan. But shout outs to my man Khaled. Shout outs to everybody who's here. I do appreciate you guys. If I haven't said hi to you, make sure you say hi in the chat, okay, guys? Make sure you say hi. If I have not said hi to you, I want to say hi to everybody here. I think so let's see. She was repoed too? Nah, she was not repoed too. Nah, she's good. Like I said, she was already traveling. I actually haven't told her yet. I have not told her yet. I will tell her at a time that is more conducive of when she needs to know. I will tell her later. So she doesn't know yet. I've been keeping this. This has been a secret, you know, that I've been keeping. But I will definitely let her know when the time comes. When the time comes, I'll let her know. You know. When the time comes, young boys and girls, she will know the truth. And the truth is, Mr. Clean came and cleaned my house out. I got hosed, I tell you, hosed. Okay, so right now, Mr. Clean is winning. We've got 37 votes. Who do you like more, Mr. Clean or TGS 2021? Mr. Clean is winning with 50% of the votes. So we'll keep going. We'll vote on that for about 10 minutes. You guys can let me know who's the, what it was. So, okay, hold up here, guys. My what's it called is malfunctioning. Let's see here. OJ undercover. Oh my gosh, dude. Yeah, I'm undercover right now. So that's one hell of a reflex. Listen, 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 guys, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. I don't make the rules. I don't make the rules. I don't make them. And I also don't break them. You know, I don't make the rules, but I don't break the rules either, guys. This is the game that we all play. It's the game of life. This is just stuff that we're gonna have to just do. We just have to listen to these type of things, okay, guys? As my camera goes blurry. Um, so yeah, can't wait for Smash talk to be over. Yeah, seriously. All right, guys, let's get into the next thing here. What's my next topic? I don't remember what I even put in the topic because I'm old. This is what happens when you get old, Jake. Don't get old like me. 4K Nintendo. Okay, all right, guys. So I did some research on this. If you guys saw my video, I don't know how many of you guys saw my video because YouTube's not even sending you guys notifications and all that. So a lot of you guys probably didn't see my video where I made on the Switch 4K or whatever the rumors are. Blah, 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 blah. So anyway, here's what I think is going on. Nintendo has a proprietary, of course, Switch dev kit that has 4K capabilities. A dev kit can have more RAM. A dev like the initial Switch dev kits had like more RAM. Developers can have all sorts of stuff, right? So I think Nintendo was prototyping what they're gonna do next and was thinking about. This is from research that I've just gathered. Okay, was thinking about what they're gonna do. Okay, are they going to extend the generation more with a marginal upgrade, or are they going to go in with the next gen system? Now, I thought that they were originally, this is what I think, with this whole 4K stuff, I think that Nintendo originally wanted to extend the generation, extend the Switch line, like the regular Switch line, with a system that simply upscales to 4K. So you're still going to get games that look about what they look, but they just get better resolution on your TV. You know, and maybe some developers can take advantage of the extra horsepower, whatever. New Nintendo 3DS, but maybe a bit more. That's what I think Nintendo did. But they never officially said that they were going to make this into a product. It was just something that they were testing out, that they were sending. I think essentially at some point, Nintendo decided to change their mind with what they were going to do, and maybe they made a breakthrough. Because remember, the Switch itself was a breakthrough. The Switch itself was not planned to be what the Switch was, okay? Hybrid technology and what you're doing with hybrid stuff, that is completely different than what you're doing with this, you know, PC chips, right? Like PC um, graphics cards and stuff like that, right? It's very different from what Microsoft and Sony are doing and how they build their systems. So remember, the Switch was going to be weaker. The Switch was going to be like a Tegra K1, or even maybe even underneath the Tegra K1, which was the chip before the X1, right? So the Switch was going to be a much weaker system. Nintendo just didn't have the technology to make a hybrid be a real good hybrid. And then all of a sudden in 2015, Nvidia says, we've got this thing called the Tegra X1. And it completely changed Nintendo's fortunes. It completely changed what the type of system that it was going to be. Remember, the Switch was going to be a backwards compatible kind of an upgrade, a true upgrade to the Nintendo 3DS that you can project and play on a TV. So you can play through like a stream, kind of like the Wii U to the gamepad. You can do the same thing with the Nintendo Switch. This is before they turned it into what it was. You can do the same thing with the Switch. You just beam it to your TV through that, like you probably plug in like a little dongle to your TV, like through USB, or you just plug it in and it beams it to there using that same technology that Nintendo used with the Wii U, you know, with how to get that, you know, off TV play. So that's what they were going to do. And it was going to be weaker than what the Switch was. But then all of a sudden that Tegra X1 came around. I think that was the same thing that was happening here. I think that Nvidia made a breakthrough. Nintendo and Nvidia made a breakthrough, and they found something that they can use, and like, wait a minute, if we wait just a bit longer, and if we use this instead, we can create a true next generation system, and it'll be backwards compatible, and it'll use the same software, and it'll use the same, like, we can just do everything smooth transition, and we can build off of what we got, and we can make it affordable. We can make it like a $299 system, right, or something like that. But we have to wait maybe like another few years, a couple years to a few years. So 2020, 2020, you know, this is I think this is what they're talking about years ago, right? Like a year or two ago. So they said no Switch 4K. Let's just ride it out with the Switch. It's selling good. Let's just make our games, and then when the next generation, when we can actually make it, we'll do it with this. We'll do it with this next chip that we're doing. So I think that's what happened. That's why I think that this dev kit is probably the building blocks for the next Switch. I don't think it's a Switch 4K. I mean, it could be. I could be wrong with all this, but that's what I think it is. From my research, from who I spoke with, confidential, you know, behind closed doors, I spoke with at least 6 or 7 people that I know that I would consider good sources that have given me quality information. I'm not never 100% right because things do change, but I've spoke with 6 different people that I feel pretty confident with. One of them even working, and it's not MVG, okay? Because I know if I say this, you guys are gonna sit there and say, "What? MVG?" No, it's not MVG, but somebody even working that's worked on Nintendo games before, okay? Not Nintendo first-party games, but third-party games from not a hands-on developer standpoint, but a liaison standpoint, okay? And I'll just leave it right there because I don't want to say what the job title is. Let's just say liaison. So he's in knowledge of what comes in and what goes out, and he potentially works with stuff to do certain things, okay? So I spoke with that, and from my understanding, they didn't tell me what I'm saying right now, but I am interpreting the information as it seems like Nintendo has changed their mind on what they were going to do with this generation by the end of it. Like they changed from, okay, let's put out a upgrade to let's just roll with the Switch, and then next gen Switch will be at this point, and let's integrate Switch into the next gen Switch. So when you buy your next gen Switch, your Switch 4K, whatever, your Switch 2, you'll be able to play all your games in upscaled. You'll be able to play all your games if they have uncapped frame rates with better frame rate. So Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity will work a lot better, and all of that. So that's what I'm getting at. I'm getting that it's going to be like Xbox, Xbox One to Xbox Series, optimized, like stuff like that. Like developers can put out patches for their games to be able to run better on the next gen Switch, or it'll just run better out of the box, like Xbox does, like just the natural boost that it gets. So I think that's what Nintendo's maybe aiming for, and maybe that's what this is. So that's just my opinion. Not saying that this is fact, but that's just my opinion, Spawnwave is definitely not the contact. No, it wasn't anybody who was that I work with. So Spawnwave definitely wasn't the contact. And I said 6 contacts. I didn't say 1. And Spawnwave definitely wasn't it, because Spawnwave he's media like me. So yeah, you can have sources within the media, but I'd rather have sources that are a little bit more closer to the actual material. So these people aren't working within they're not YouTuber content creators or anything like that. So please stop making stupid statements in the chat that are saying those type of things, because then people take that stuff to the Spawncast and say, OJ's saying this about this, which I've seen before, and no, that's not the case. So stop it, please. Let's see, by the time GTC, okay, you guys are talking about something else. That's what I kind of thought, honestly. Yeah. Glad that Nintendo and Nvidia did not rush the chip. Oh, very interesting story on Switch development. Yeah. I mean, and that story about Switch development, that was leaked. So that was something that came out, in terms of like the blueprints and what Nintendo was going to do. So yeah. Based on this year, you guys all like Mr. Clean the most. So the polls ended Mr. Clean. The fact that Mrs. Partyman beat out TGS, you guys are really hating on TGS. I don't know. I thought that triangle strategy new trailer looked hype. So yeah. But those are just my thoughts. You guys can tag me in the chat if you guys feel, what do you guys feel on that? Be more than happy to, talk to you guys about it. Also, Q&A. So if you guys have questions, feel free to tag me in the chat. I'll answer questions for like another 40 minutes. Like I said, I like to keep these break streams to about 2 hours long. We're not going to go to 3 to 5 hours that we usually go, sometimes even longer, 8 hours when we play a game. So yeah. Absolutely. Good stuff. So, all right. Next gen Switch was 720p, 4K docked, PS4 Pro maximum released in 2023 earliest. I don't think so. I don't think that's what the next gen Switch will be. I don't think so. Based off of the impression that I'm getting, this next gen Nvidia chip will probably be more around what. I shouldn't even say that. I just don't think it's going to be that. That's Super Power Man. I don't think that's what it's going to be that. I just don't think it's going to be that. Let's just say that. I don't want to go into any more detail because it could reveal maybe potentially something. But yeah, I don't think it'll be that. But you never know. How about that? Maybe not. People are excited for Mrs. Partyman in the Mario movie. That's why exactly. I think the guy who said Spawnwave is the contact is probably just joking. Yeah, but it's not a good joke though. Yeah, but it's not a good joke. Or make sure that you put JK in there, because people because like I'm not on the Spawncast, right? So people will be sitting there and saying stuff Like I actually had somebody reach out to me and said, "Hey, yo, OJ, somebody said that you said this on a stream and it came up in the Spawncast chat." And people are saying, "I'm like, no, that's not what I meant." People take stuff out of context all the time, so so no. So I just don't. I don't want any of that to be going around. Um, so yeah. Hey, OJ, I got a question. Could you be online tomorrow? Hmm? Um, so, um, let's see here. Am I gonna be online tomorrow? No, no. I'm not gonna be online tomorrow. I'm probably gonna take the. I'm gonna take tomorrow off. I'm gonna take tomorrow. I'm gonna try to do every other day, guys. I'm gonna try to do every other day, unless it's a Saturday. I might not do Saturdays, but like I'm gonna try to do every other day. So we'll see. All right, this Donkey Kong music's been going for a hot minute. Like, what is going? Why is this? Okay, it was on for an hour. It was an hour Donkey Kong music. I got an old man's advice. 7 years ago, 7.4 million views. An old man's advice. All right, I gotta watch that later. What you gotta say, old man? Save to watch later. All right, I'll listen to it. I'll listen to it later. All right, put some Sean's music on. Let's go. All right, so Q&A. If you guys have questions, let's answer those questions. I'm going to answer them for about, like I said, about 40 minutes. Then we'll do the end of the stream. Is Atlas tomorrow? I don't know. Is Atlas tomorrow? You guys let me know. LJ, you going to be on the Spawncast this Saturday? I'm going to need $5 for any Spawncast questions. Let's see here. And I don't know why people are so crazy with this next gen Switch having 4K. To be honest, I don't think 4K is amazing. I think 4K is good though because a lot of TVs are 4K. Like people can get like budget TVs 4K, and 4K is not like super expensive to implement. So I don't really think that there's anything wrong with like expecting or wanting 4K for a next gen Switch because like 4K is not like an expensive thing to input at this point. I don't think it is. And we're just talking about like upscaling to 4K or just. I mean, 4K is not expensive. It's not like, oh my gosh, expensive tech anymore. Higher low scores, I guess, too high or too low. Wait, what are you talking about, Superpower Man? Hey, what's up, Laney? Welcome to the stream. How you doing tonight, young lady? Whereas people want more powerful Switch, really don't like the narrative that Switch games have been struggling to run Switch. Yeah, there is a lot of people that it's been struggling to run. Like, before we even play the game, it struggles, it's chugging. Like, I saw somebody say Kirby chugged, and I'm like, what? I think people just say stuff at this point. They just say things just to say it. So yeah. It'll be closer to Xbox Series S because Nintendo doesn't want a potential Wii situation again. I think it'll be a reasonable deduction. You don't need to rumor mill to get to that point. We'll see what they do. We'll see what they do once they get it out. It's more about architecture more so than anything. Here I got a question. Do you think the One Day Cardinal games, the same people who made Bayonetta, I think meant Platinum Games, do you think they can make a Bleach game? Nah, they probably won't work on a Bleach game, but you never know. The only good thing was Monster Hunter and tomorrow's SMT5 presentation. Okay, Monster Hunter. Okay, what was up with Monster Hunter? The game at the show. What was that? What did they show? They showed. I think they showed. Oh no! Actually, I talked about it in a video. I'm talking about it in a video tomorrow morning. Never mind. I know what they showed. Never mind. But that Monster Hunter needs crossplay and it needs cross save. Like for me to buy the PC version, I'm gonna need that cross save and crossplay. So I hope they do that. They said they have a survey, but I know that's hard to implement. Like it's difficult. It's not easy to implement cross save and cross play. Like it's a nightmare. So yeah. What's the best game show at TGS? The best game show at TGS? Well, SMT5 is gonna be there. And Triangle Strategy looks pretty good too. What's up, Nova 4? Welcome to the stream. Age of Calamity is their Switch benchmark. Yeah, that's whenever things are struggling. It's like we don't talk about Smash Brothers, we don't talk about Splatoon, we don't talk about Mario Odyssey, we don't talk about all that. We talk about Age of Calamity. Echoes of Mana, and of course, no one's surprised Square Enix made it a mobile game. Of course, yeah, I saw that. It looked stupid, but you never know. It might be a good mobile game. That crossplay is there. I think they had a survey asking if you want crossplay and cross save. Is it actually confirmed? Is it actually confirmed? SMT5 is tomorrow. Okay, let's go. So Tokyo. I mean, to be honest, guys, Tokyo Game Show hasn't been dope in a long time. You know, so like Tokyo Game Show hasn't been good in a long time. Like Tokyo Game Show is really never that good. Like there's cool games, but it's already games that they announced like at E3 or they already announced like at Nintendo Directs or they already announced like at Sony presentations. Like there's never really any super hype gameplay announcements. There's some smaller ones that I'll be going over tomorrow but there's never anything that's like super crazy. Like, oh my gosh, this is huge. You know, there's just not. It's just how it is, man. It's Tokyo Game Show. You know, so which is unfortunate. Which is unfortunate, but at the same time, it is what it is. You know. So, so yeah. Um, let's see here. Not to survey nothing concrete on cross save and crossplay aspect for Rise. Yeah, I didn't think so. That's why I asked him. 6 frames per second on Switch is so smooth, so menu dips occasionally. Yeah, that happens sometimes with the menus. Not to survey. Okay, yeah, it's a survey. Jose, did you show the preview or the game probably coming out for the PlayStation 4 on Demon Slayer? Yeah, Demon Slayer. Yeah, I'll play Demon Slayer when it comes out. When I get back to everything, I'll play it. When does Demon Slayer come out? Um, I was getting ready to say I don't remember a hype TGS to begin with. Yeah, I don't remember any. I remember like you're hyped for TGS just because it's the games that you like, but you're like, oh wait a minute, I've already seen all these games. They just reconfirm. They just show big videos of stuff that we've already seen. It's for the Japanese game press because the Japanese press doesn't follow the Western press like we follow, obviously, right? Like they don't. They just don't. So it's really a Japanese game show, but the Japanese developers started because it used to never be translated. Tokyo Game Show used to just be straight up Japanese, and this wasn't that too long ago. No translations, no English times, no any. They would just be like, "All right, here's it. It's for Japan," you know. But then people started crying and started complaining and started saying, "What about us? And it's not in English," and you know. And I get it. Now you want to do a better job of global marketing. Games are global now, and so you know you want to make sure that you get to the English audience too. So or to the Western audience. So then they started translating it and started doing a better job of telling people, hey, it's at this and this. So, but at the end of the day, it's just it's not what people. It's not an E3. Like I see people sitting there streaming every show. Like, why are you wasting your time streaming Tokyo Games? Tokyo Game Show. what are you doing? I see people streaming the whole damn show. Like, why are you streaming Tokyo Game Show? Like, why are you? Do you not know what? Like, just do something else, and then make a video on Tokyo Game Show. Why are you gonna sit there and stream Tokyo Game Show all day? Don't do it. It's terrible to do something like that. Tokyo Game. There's nothing. No, there's nothing that's gonna be announced there. That's gonna be with a stupid YouTube face. You know, like it's dumb. Like, what's the point of doing it? Yeah, we're in random Q&A. So yeah. Level 5 showed off a mech RPG game, and Switch version is the lead version. Look great, but we ain't ever gonna get it. Well, I mean, that might be localized. We'll see. Nah, it's level 5, so maybe not. Get to focus on Japanese because the translators are really bad. I think it should have English closed caption. Yeah. Jose, are you gonna go get the game next week? I think you called it Demon Slayer. Oh, is it out next week? I don't know. I'm not. I don't know if I'm gonna get it next week. If it was on Switch, I would. But unfortunately, my PS5 and my Xbox Series is locked in my room, so I don't have access to either of those systems. But I do have. I was allowed to have this, so I didn't even have my new model Switch. This is my work Switch. So I took my work Switch from my room, but my new model Switch, my Switch Lite, all that stuff is locked in my gaming room. So, and my mom has the key. I'm in the living room, so it's not like I'm far, but I don't have the key, so I don't have access to it. So I'm forced to not play that stuff. So my PS5 is locked in there. My Xbox is locked in there, so I can't play Demon Slayer because it's not on Switch. Hey man, didn't show anything new for Monster Hunter Rise. Oh, they didn't show any monsters or anything? They didn't show any like actual monsters? They gave information to like what monsters that we can expect, right? Hey, anything new with you or the channel? I'm just asking because it's been a minute. I'm on a break, Charity, so that's the reason why I'm in my living room. I'm at my home, my living room. I'm on a break, so I'm doing like a mental health breaks where I just like don't worry about getting videos up at the same time and streaming at the same time and using all my equipment and all the stuff that goes into like work. I'm like not doing all that right now, so I'm kind of on a break. So I'm just kind of chilling, you know, just kind of chilling. Although I think my camera's now working here. Hold up, give me a second here, guys. My camera's been off. It's been a bit dim. Sorry. I'm still working on the settings and all that. So configure. All right, let's see this here. Let's see if we can configure the video. All right, there we go. It pops up. All right, cool. Probably should have done this before the stream. Whatever. Either way, I think the stream's been running pretty smooth lately. There hasn't been any issues. We've had drop frames, but it was a long time ago. A long time ago. All right. Earlier, I guess the next gen switch would be around PS4 Pro Power 7.5. I said it was off, but too high or too low. I don't know. We'll see. They showed Shogun. That's it. It's unfortunate. Said Shogun Senator is coming back, but didn't show anything new. Demon Slayer's by Sega, right? Never mind, it's coming to Switch. Oh, maybe it was Namco. It would come over maybe a year or more. Yeah, I don't know. Demon Slayer might come over. It's running on Unreal Engine 4, so we'll see. Hey, what's up? What's up, Stealth? Hey, can you get the key? No, my mom has the key. She ain't giving it back to me. Minimum of October 20th. So my break is October 20th, at least at the earliest. But it might be longer than that. Who knows? I don't know. It's until my mind is completely, like, my mind is still not, like, completely clear. Like, my mind is cool, but it's still not ready to come back, like, full bore, come back, like, do all the stuff that I've been, like I did before. Like, I'm just not there mentally yet, you know, like, to do that. Like I enjoy, like, some of the things that I've been enjoying doing is, like, waking up at like, any time, and, like, just being able to just, like, not have to worry about, okay, the stream's at this point. Okay, I gotta do, like, I can work out at night now. You know, I can do some workouts at night because I gotta worry about the stream and, like, some of the editing stuff. So it's just been good to just be able just to relax just for, like, extended period of time, you know. Like I said, I'm still working though. Like, I still get videos done. I still stream. I'm just not doing it as consistently, you know. I prefer just Nintendo Switch Plus to higher visual fidelity, bump 1080p, or less of a jump in graphics for supporting 4K. I want a next gen Switch. I want a, like, actual new chip, next gen Switch, new system that just, like, absorbs the old Switch. So I don't want anything like just like an upscaled 1080p. Like, that's stupid. There's no point. Switch already does 1080p, you know? Like, that's good that you're taking a break, OJ. Sorry to hear you've been going through that. I had no idea. Oh no, it's not like a distress thing or anything like that. It was a self-imposed thing. It was self-imposed. Like, I could have kept on working and just doing whatever, and it would have been just fine. But like I said, I think that every content creator, every person just needs, like, a, if you can take an extended break, like, if you're blessed enough, or if you can take an extended break to just get away from the daily grind for, like, an extended period of time, then do it, you know. You know, this is, you know, that's just my own personal thought process. 4K dock 1080p portable. I don't know. I don't know if it really needs to be 1080p portable. Okay, honestly, I think that they're probably just gonna do 720p again. There's no point in having a game system at 1080p portable. There's no point. It's just gonna drain the battery. That's all it's gonna do. That's all. It's just gonna. There's not gonna be a big enough difference on a screen this small for video games for 1080p and if I were them, I'd just do 720p. Just do an OLED 720p, and then docked 4K if you do 4K, because you don't got to worry about power draw. But 1080p portable makes no sense for a gaming device. It's just going to drain the battery more. That's all it's going to do, and it's not going to give you any, like, it's not going to be a lot better. I can take a smaller video game at 1080p and put it on a Switch screen, and I can guarantee you guys won't be able to tell me the difference between the 720p one and the 1080p one. Most of you guys won't. And it's like I said, it just drains the battery more. It's the same reason why Valve went with 720p LCD screen. It's like, dude, the battery life is going to be terrible. You guys want power, right? You guys want a more powerful system? Okay, you guys got to think about these things, you know? There's a reason why Valve went with 720p LCD. They're like, power. 1080p is going to kill the battery. If you want a more powerful, like, strong chip system, you know? There's no point. 60 frames per second is going to be based on the game. It's going to be based on the game. It's not going to be based on the system. It's going to be based on the game. So, like, for example, once again, go back to the Steam Deck, powerful system, right? Well, some games are going to run at 30 frames per second. You know, it's going to be just based on the game. Though, I mean, obviously the horsepower is going to help be able to run at a certain thing, but don't expect, oh, well, it's going to be 720p, 60 frames per second for every single game. Don't expect that, because that's when you're going to probably be disappointed, because it depends on the game. But obviously, if you have the better the specs, the more the games can take advantage of that. I would say that most games on PS5 and Xbox Series are now in 60 frames per second. Now, at this point, with those systems, yeah. Almost all of them. There hasn't really been any big games that have come out for Xbox, the next generation systems that aren't 60 frames per second. So I'd say most games coming out now, the newest games, are 60 frames per second. The channel's still doing well, even with this break. Looks like you're relaxing some, still being productive. The channel's not doing well. Actually, no. The streaming's doing okay, but in terms of like subscribers, like I've been losing. I've hit 80K like 15 times because I keep on losing subscribers. But it's okay. But YouTube unsubs people whenever I stream. They unsub people whenever I upload video. They unsub people. Like it's an algorithm thing because I'm uploading at different times and everything. So I'm using my different type of internet. So it messed with my algorithm. So the algorithm is everything, and it jacked it up. But yeah, I mean it's not like I still have people watching me, you know. So that's good. Get past 8. Can't get anytime that I get 80K. One time I got like I checked. I got like I was at like 80,007 subscribers or 80,006 subscribers. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, oh, I got a little bit of buffer room. I got like 7 or 8 subscribers or whatever over 80,000. So I think I'll be good. If I lose like 5 or 6 subscribers, I'll be okay. And I kid you not, dude. The next day I streamed, I lost 40 subscribers. I went from 80,000 to like 8 or 79 point like 79,900 and like 70 something. I'm like, wait, what? I lost like 30s, not 40, but like, yeah, like 30 something subscribers. I'm like, oh okay, whatever. So OJ, you might cancel it. I got kicked out of my house, Mr. Davis. I got kicked out. What game came out September 30th? I don't know what game came out September 30th, Mr. Davis. Google it. I'm not sure what game you're talking about. This is YouTube, yeah, YouTube's trash. Algorithm or not, we're still here. Yes, algorithm or not, we're still here. And like I said, you guys support like crazy. The fact that, you know, I was able to take this break that I needed to take to clear my mind because you guys' support. Because like even like the videos don't do like crazy like high views. Like they still like you guys still watch it. Like I still get like thousands of views on my videos. And all that really helps, you know, all that really helps. So thank you guys so much for your support. Seriously, it really does mean a lot to me. And like I said, whenever I do stream, you guys support the stream. So, you know, obviously it'd be cool if that continues. And I'm sorry for taking so long, guys. I just needed it, to be honest, man. Like, this is good to wake up without having to worry about everything. Well, not worry, but like having to just, the daily grind was just getting to be a lot, you know? But thank you guys for the support. But anybody knows what game? I think he's talking about Astria Ascending. That game came out on the 30th. I need to download that. Like, I want to download that like now. I think Lieutenant is referring to Astria Ascending. Okay, yeah, Astria Ascending. Astria Ascending. A bit random, but what are your plans for covering Smash presentation? Yeah, I think I have the setup now to where I can live stream it and we can watch it, but it might be in 480p, guys. I'll try to do 720p. I'll test. But if it's from 480, don't kill me. Okay, guys, I'm sorry. You know, have a secondary, just have my reaction up and be watching it on like the main one. So just have it both up, but have a secondary stream up with it in HD. But yeah, I think I'll be able to do it, but it might be a 480p. The stream might be in 480p. But yeah, I think I'll be able to cover it. I think I'll be able to cover it live. I hear Astria Ascending is really bad. You hear that it's really bad? DJ King said that it's really good. Let's check. What's the Metacritic on it? Let's see. Who's saying it's bad? Astria Ascending is really bad? I thought that game was going to be good. Metacritic. Right, let's check what other people are saying. There were 40p poggers. Yeah. I'm fine as long as we got a stream. Yeah, I think I can stream it. I think. Actually, to be honest, there's some stuff that could be going on that day. I'm not 100% sure. But I'm going to try to stream it. For sure. I'm going to try. Games. see here. The Last Friend 86, Monkey Ball, Diablo 8. Okay, why is Diablo 2 at an 80? What happened with Diablo 2? Dude, did anybody even review Astria Ascending? These developers. Astria Ascending. No need to apologize. You've been working nonstop in a while. Take all the time you need and we'll be here regardless of whenever you return. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I don't listen to reviews either, but I just want to see what can somebody spell it for me? Astria. Oh, first of all, nobody reviewed it. There's not even a Switch version of. Dude, this game's getting creamed. Wait, hold up. That's a bad word. This game's getting clobbered. There's only 6 reviews for the game. What? Dude, this game got no publicity. What is the marketing for this game? They didn't reach out to anybody. They didn't give anybody review codes. Oh my god. Yeah, this game got clobbered. This game got clobbered. Hey poor player gave it 8. A charming blend of new and old, very enjoyable RPG experience. I'm always happy to see a game successfully emulate the spirit of ever. Okay, so it's like an old school RPG, so people are rating it down because of that. For a game about criticism recommendations, not so necessarily rise above all the issues. Total experience alone makes it worth the price of admission. Okay, so the graphics and music, and then being a content postcard. Does not forget how to software. You get unfortunately challenged to offer RPGenics to offer a tough challenge to fans of the genre. Unfortunately, it's over a classic course. Yeah, exactly. Like some people are upset because it's too old. It's an old school RPG. It makes adventure times layers even detracting the enjoyment. Yeah, because it's old school. It doesn't have it. It's an old school RPG. Unless it remains a nice, which beyond its flaws, yeah. Ashley said it's not a great RPG. I would hesitate to label it a good one. In a year, winners, it's not a complete outline and a temporary classic, despite a few footage. Intrigue, the story generally vacant of anything compelling enough to stick around. Poor writing compounds upon and unlikable characters. So yeah, this person's complaining about. That's from RPG site. It makes great, has the makings of a great game, but falls short. So yeah, I think it's just gonna be depending on. It depends on what type of, like, if you like classic games or not. Like if you're a classic RPG fan, like they probably didn't do the stuff that like Bravely Default does, like to modernize it, like to speed up the gameplay and stuff like that. To so yeah. It is what it is. I'm still gonna buy the game. Our journalists are old school. Yeah, exactly. But there's not even any reviews. Nobody reviewed it. Nobody reviewed the game. It's just there's 6 reviews on PS5. There's no reviews. There's no reviews on any other. There's no reviews on any other platform. There's no Switch reviews. There's not a single review. The people that are doing the marketing for this game did not reach out to anybody. There's no reviews. I think there's one review from Jux Video or whatever. They have one review on the Switch, 6.5, but there's no reviews of the game. I think the lesson is not to trust reviewers on RPGs. Yeah, PC has most reviews. Okay, PC has the most reviews. Let me check. Yeah, this should have been a highly reviewed game on the Switch. The developers of this game, or the people that are doing the marketing, who's the publisher? Dear Villagers, they're morons. Oh yeah, PC. The PC, it has a 70 average on PC, so it has 15 reviews, a 70 average. Okay, so that's pretty good. 8 positive reviews. So people like it. 8 positive reviews, 6 mixed reviews, 1 negative review. So it has. I mean, I'm seeing 90s here though. Game Pressure, but why though? OG, Spazio Games, PC Invasion, Gamer Escape, RPG Fan. They talk about how it feels like a throwback. So that's essentially what it is. It's a throwback RPG. If you like old school RPGs, you'll like it. If you like new school ones, then you won't like it as much. So yeah. So I don't think it's terrible. I don't think it's a terrible game. Based off of what I read, just like the little snippets of what I read, why they didn't like it, I don't think it's a terrible game. I don't think so. Not from, like I said, it passed the eye test. The eye test that it's there. Now, obviously, I don't know the story, and if you're going to like certain characters, like I didn't know any of that, but when it comes to the gameplay passed the eye test. So I'm going to check it out. I'm going to play it for sure. I think the consoles, they got Xbox to promote it, and it shows why it's not getting a lot of attention. They got Xbox to promote it. Wasn't that at a Nintendo Direct too? Astria Ascending? If I wasn't correct, it was at a Nintendo Direct too, right? But it was on Game Pass though, right? I mean, it's a good Game Pass game. People can just check it out on Game Pass if they wanna check it out. You know, if you've already got Game Pass, bam, just download it. You're ready to go. Ready to go. Well, you got to download it. Take the time to download it, and then you're ready to go. Then you're ready to go. Dun, dun, dun. I thought it was on a direct. Yeah, it was on a direct. It was. I'm almost positive that it was also on a direct as well. Like, but like I said, like the publishers did not do a good job of advertising or marketing the game, because there's no reviews on Switch. Like, they should have been hitting up a bunch of Switch. Like I said, the game got no publicity, so they only have themselves to blame for the bad sales. If the game ends up selling bad, they only have themselves to blame, because they did no marketing. I got no emails. I had to reach out to the people. They said go reach out to somebody else, you know. So yeah, like it's very unfortunate. It's very 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 unfortunate. Very unfortunate that they did not actually have, you know, they didn't have like the marketing ready. Um, they didn't have the marketing ready for everything when it comes down to, you know. Hey, been lurking for a bit, but just want to keep up the awesome work. In our hearts here, 100K. Okay, I got you. We'll get to 100K. We'll get to that later at some point, whenever I feel like actually getting back to doing work. Because, like, we were on a good path. We were getting thousands of new subscribers a month, so it was going to happen next year at some point. Before I took my break, I was averaging like 1,500 subscribers a month or something like that. Or, yeah, I was averaging like over 1,000. So it would have happened eventually, especially like with the big boost. But, like, this break is more important than like me covering anything. Like, I can get to 100K later. I don't at this point I don't even really care anymore. But thank you, I appreciate that. I just got a question. Spotting me to people who PlayStation do you can make 2 years, make game spelling, but crazy that you wait 2 years, bro. I have no idea I think you're talking about like announcing games too early. So I don't know. Not 100% sure, but yo, shout out to Mr. Kevin. Appreciate that, man. Seriously. Wait a minute, Mr. Kevin. Let me see your badge. Dude, that badge. Okay, you have a Renengon. Let's free. Has it been that long, Mr. Kevin? Dang, we've been around in the village for a hot minute. Hey, let's go. Yo, shout outs, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you for the support. I streamed it for 8 hours on Twitch yesterday, so very great game. Those who like classic RPGs, if you can pay $3.99, that is, yeah. I think one, obviously, like the price for some people might be a bit too high, but then also too, like I said, like the developers came out to your stream because they were looking to see who's playing the game, because they're like, this game's getting no marketing. So I mean, that's why the developers, like, they didn't have anybody that they knew was going to be. They didn't set up anything, so then they probably just Google searched for their game, and yours was the first one that popped up because nobody else was playing the game. You know, not saying that, you know, that they didn't, you know, but they were looking to see, and they saw your stream. They're like, oh, okay, sweet, you know. But like, it should have never been that way. Like, they should have definitely had other people playing the game too. Which, like I said, I don't remember. Like, I don't. Nobody that I know of got review codes for that game, and it looks great, you know. How well SMT3 and Neo 20 did on PS5, because right now I see these IPs. Nintendo's a big difference in performance. I might buy them there. You know how they did? Well, there's demos of Neo 20 in terms of how they run. There's demo, like, you can play Neo 20 on your Switch, so go play it on your Switch. Go play the demo. Don't take it from me. Go play the demo on the Switch. In terms of SMT, I think they run about the same on PS5. I think it's still 30 frames per second on PS5 versus Switch. But like, that information's out there, and like I said, there's a demo. So if you want to go play the demo on Switch, you can play the demo yourself, and then decide if you want to get it on there or not. YouTube still not budging 3-year badges. No, YouTube still not. Although I think with Tim the Tatman and with Dr. Lupo not on YouTube, I think they're gonna start budging. But it doesn't matter even if they do or they don't, because they signed them to multi-million-dollar deals, so they're stuck anyway with it. They're both set for life, obviously. So even if YouTube doesn't make improvements, they got those guys working on there. I don't think it's gonna even really matter at the end of the day. You know, YouTube is a conglomerate. They've got what they've got. So, but hopefully, yeah. I mean, I think that they did make some improvements because of those guys were coming over. So yeah. Yeah, 5-year badges. I know Velvet's like going on like what, 4-year badge for Velvet, 3-4-year badge for Velvet. So Yeah, we'll see. We will see. And the devs already knew I was getting the game through my because my tweets on Twitter the past week just Xbox promoted it the most. Yeah, yeah. I think they're just promoting it on Game Pass. So it's just like a Game Pass type of thing. But I doubt that it'll actually do the best on that. Well, it doesn't matter because it's on Game Pass. But yeah, we'll see. But like I said, I could have swore that was at a Nintendo Direct too. So I think 3 year badges can't be that crazy of an addition. For YouTube, it is. I mean, having people not unsubscribe to your channel, promoting a channel that streams and edits videos every day, that shouldn't be a hard thing. Actually, making your algorithm work for people who work for it. Like if you upload and stream every single day and you get thousands of views and you get thousands of people or hundreds of people watching your live streams and thousands of views, you should be promoted more than people who just come on here and clickbait or come on here and do one video every single 2 months and they clickbait it and they get viral or whatever the case is. Like, but no, they'll promote those videos over somebody out here working every single day. You know what I'm saying? So YouTube is busted. YouTube is busted in the way that it works. It should work a little bit harder for those that work for it, but it's more about wow factor and whoa stupid thumbnails and stuff like that. It ain't about like content at the end of the day, you know. So it's just YouTube. It's just how YouTube is. Maybe one of these days it'll change. Maybe one of these days it'll actually have a loyalty program where like people that actually put in work on the program will actually get more love by it or more support. But you know, it's just not here right now. But you never know. I mean, YouTube is completely different now than when it was when I first started doing YouTube. So maybe 5, 10 years from now, if I'm still doing YouTube at that point, then you know maybe it'll be different. Maybe it'll be better for creators. I think Asher Sunny was in the E3 2021 Direct. Okay. Then YouTube operating like Nintendo when it comes to adding features, bro. I'm telling you. It might be even be worse. I just posted a video review Asher Sunny just a couple minutes ago. Okay, just a couple minutes ago. Okay, cool. I'll check it out later. Or maybe not. Yeah, like 10 years later, yeah. They told my Spider-Man 2, how come it'd be 2 years to get the game? I think it's too long to wait. That's what. Because they just wanted hype. I mean, that's the difference between PlayStation and Nintendo. You know, at the same time, like, they just wanted to announce it because their fans have been sitting there and waiting or whatever. So that's how PlayStation operates. PlayStation, they like to announce games hella in advance. You know, like years and years and years in advance. Because they know that the hype builds the momentum for themselves. So that's just how PlayStation operates. Now Nintendo does sometimes announce things too early as well. But Sony has a history of doing it like consistently, no release dates, no release windows, or just that's just what they do. So that's just how Sony is, man. You just have to. Just every company has their quirks and things that people like and things that people don't like. You know. Next week is gonna be dreadful, yes sir. It's gonna be great. YouTube let a lot of channels that re-upload people's videos get too much views. Absolutely. I mean, like if you're looking at stuff like even like in the sports game, like you know Skip and Shannon Undisputed, people. I mean, Fox Sports doesn't care about that because they just want people to be knowing about who Skip Bayless is and Shannon Sharp is. So they don't care if people re-upload, but there are people legitimately making a fortune re-uploading. You want to do YouTube, guys? You guys want an easy path to YouTube? Make a Skip and Shannon Undisputed. Clip their content, jack it from other people, title it the way that you want to title it. Don't even attach your name to it. You know what I'm saying? Don't even tell anybody that it's you. And just start making Skip and Shannon Undisputed content. Or better yet, make Skip and Shannon Undisputed content, and then also make I don't know, First Take ESPN might take down your content. I'm not really sure, but see if you can get if you can get away with ESPN content too, like ESPN First Take content. Just do that, and I guarantee you're just gonna get hella subscribers and hella like. I see so many fake freaking Skip and Shannon Undisputed clips on YouTube from just verified, and YouTube verifies these people. They verify them with check marks, by the way. So these people that sit there and just take Skip and Shannon Undisputed, their show in the morning, and just re-upload it, they verify these people like when they get like over 100,000 subscribers, and these people are making literally like thousands upon thousands of dollars, like hundreds of thousands of dollars a year on re-uploading Skip and Shannon Undisputed. Like I said, you want a quick get rich easy scheme. That is your best bet right now. It's just call it Shannon plus Skip Undisputed. Just make up a name that's not ready yet. Something to do with Shannon and Skip, or Skip and Shannon Undisputed, and then just look at what they're doing. Okay, I'll take that, title it in a little bit of a different way, and put it out there. And Fox Sports won't copyright claim you at all. Fox Sports won't copyright claim you because they don't care, because they make a bazillion dollars on advertising, and the more that people know their name, the better it is for them, even if people are jacking their clips. Sup United Place. You need to take some fake drama. We'll play along. You need to. You need fake drama. I'm good, bro. Yeah, highlight clip channels are going really big now. Yeah, yeah. Reaction mashup. Reaction matchup isn't quick and easy money because you actually have to go to all the different reactions. And it's not, and it's based off of certain things. You know, it's like, okay, when this comes out, Skip and Shannon Undisputed is every single day, Monday through Friday, same time, same everything. You know who you're gonna get. You know there's gonna be everything on it's so clickbaitable because it's gonna be LeBron, it's gonna be the Cowboys, it's going to be NFL, it's going to be stuff that people just like watch like crazy amounts. So to me, reaction matchup, like you have to go to this person's video, take it, go to this person's video, take it, go to this person's video, take it, go to this person's video. That's too much work. That's too much work. Skip and Shannon Undisputed is way better. If you've got 3 hours in the morning, just record the whole thing. Go buy a hard drive, get your editing, get your Streamlabs OBS, plug that baby right into Streamlabs OBS, the window, clip it to where it's just like, it just shows the window, record that baby in nice 1080p, and then just splice it up. Just cut it up into the different topics. They do all the work for you. Fox Sports does all the work for you. They title everything. All you got to do is just put that into YouTube, clip it into 15-minute segments, the 10, whatever, however long the segments are. They tell you everything. They got a cute girl that sits there and hosts the show and tells you when stuff is happening and stopping. Like, it's literally made for other people just to take it. So, like I said, if y'all want a little shadow business, there you go. Those Skip and Shannon Reopen channels do insane. They do numbers better, definitely better than like John, better than RGT, better than like a lot of content creators that we know, like better than like most content creaters. Those re-upload channels do crazy numbers. If that, man, there might be some people that you know that already. I might do a channel like that and not tell a damn soul. Yeah, I got a video coming out tomorrow morning. 4:30 a.m. PT. Or no, sorry, 6 a.m. PT. 6 a.m. PT. 9 a.m. Eastern time. Do you think Bloomberg is trying to mess with Switch sales? No, I think Bloomberg is just reporting. What do you think of Aang and Korra and Nick All Stars Brawl? It's cool. It's cool. I didn't watch the Move Showcase, but it's cool. The crazy thing is channels that re-upload anime music and videos still exist, but no, play those stream copyright strikes. Yeah, I wouldn't do anime, all that type of stuff. Well, I'm still gonna do like anime stuff, like on a different channel. Yeah, it's literally free. I'm telling you guys, that's a good business. Y'all want a good business to do that. You can do First Take. You can do First Things First. Like you can do like all those Fox Sports shows. You can do, but Skip and Shannon, that's like the most watched show. So you can do that. But yeah, that's what I would do. If you got some extra time in the morning, I might do it. I might do it. There's people who live stream the show too. Like this, like you can catch people. Like you don't have to like, you know, like wait for it to be on TV. Then like use like a TV, like use something to record or something like that. You can like, there's people who live stream it in the morning. So you can even catch the live stream in the morning on YouTube. People who just restream it live, and then you can just download it from there. Just press the record button and leave, and then come back in 3 hours, or come back in 2 hours, and it's done, dude. And you just start re-uploading it. Oh my gosh, dude. They have the camera set upside down for the stream show. Yeah, because if it's or they have like blockades and stuff. Because if they do it that way, then yeah, it might get copyright. It might get taken down, so they can't do that. Because like YouTube will look for stuff like that. That's true. Once you start watching clips, YouTube will recommend other clips. Yeah. YouTube does that. But all right, guys, I am going to stick to a man of my word, and we are going to stop the stream right there. That's 2 hours. Thank you guys so much for coming out to the stream, and also thank you to the big support today, guys. We had huge support today. And honestly, man, like I sometimes like since I got thrown out of my house, sometimes I have to keep myself from hold up, blurry. Okay, keep myself from crying. But honestly, man, thank you guys so much. No, I didn't get thrown out from my house. At least not right now. I'll get thrown out later. Okay. But thank you guys so much for the big support tonight. Seriously, you guys are awesome. Love you guys. We'll be back. Probably not Saturday, but maybe Sunday. We'll be back. So maybe I'll stream Sunday or maybe even Saturday. I don't know. But we'll stream again this weekend. How about that? I'll give you guys one more day this weekend. New video up at 6 a.m. 6 a.m. PT, 9 a.m. Eastern time. I'm going to try to get back to kind of getting back into the swing a little bit of getting videos out at the same time that I usually get it out at. So look forward to potentially getting your videos on the weekends at 6 a.m. my time, or let's just say 9 a.m. Eastern time, and then Monday through Friday 7:30 a.m. Eastern time. So I'm gonna really try to at least get back into the swing of that as I kind of like warm up and kind of get back into it. So, so yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it, and yeah, next week should be good. So we'll see what happens next week as well. So with Smash Brothers and all that. So thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate that, and we will see you guys for the next one. Shout outs to everybody. Jake Randall, thank you for the tippers. T Money, shout outs once again. Khaled Cooper, ending the stream as a top stream ninja. Thank you for the 99. Chris, thank you for the $1. Love Machine, thank you for the 5, and also for the 50. Floppy Dogs, Blue Dragon, Fire Blogs, man. Andy, thank you for the 5. Love Machine once again. Mr. Davis, thank you for the big 40. Love Machine Huddy, thank you guys. Had a lot of support from smaller group, but still tons of support. So thank you guys so much. Thank you for all the subscriptions and everything. I do appreciate that. So you guys all have a nice weekend. Play some video games. Have some fun tonight. And we will see you guys. We'll see you guys for the next one. All right, guys. Peace.